about the microphone in front. That was very savvy of you to get him in front of the where the podium wasn't blocking the money shot. That was good.
One thing about those microphones there is when Coach Tanner goes before me, you don't have to change the height of it because we're about the same height, So, and we know, we're vertically challenged, so we know when we're doing a photo and something's in front of us, we can get in front of that obstacle and look a little bit better.
What does this day mean to you as a coach?
Well, it's great. I've known Bruce since I've gotten here in 2009. He's such a great person, and we've often talked about the possibility maybe this happening down the road. And Bruce is just a great, great person. And Founders Federal Credit Union is an awesome organization, one that I've learned a lot about over the last several years. And I couldn't think of a better partnership, than with our baseball program, than with people like Bruce and a credit union like Founders. It's just terrific. We're ecstatic.
A lot of times you're out of in terms of the money and everything, your focus is on the field, but how comforting is it to have this sponsor in place for this stadium? Because obviously
it's been a long time coming. I'll be honest, when I first got here in 2009, I didn't know how long it would take, because obviously we have a lot of people in here, and 1.8 million fans. That's really, really neat since we've opened the gates. And so I was hopeful that it would be with a company like Founders and with people like Bruce Brumfeld. And I became friends with him before I knew what credit union he worked for. And he was such a great person. He's such we enjoy being around him, and he's a great baseball person. He loves this university. He loves this baseball program. It couldn't be a better fit.
What are some of the immediate benefits for the baseball program?
Well, that's going to be probably up to people. You might want to ask Coach Tanner that. Hopefully he'll distribute, some of those funds our way, and we can use them to enhance. We're going to continue to work hard to make this stadium the best facility in the country. We can't stand pat. We got to keep tweaking it. We're going to keep adding things. We're going to keep doing things for our student athletes, and to make it also more enjoyable for our fans. So, what you see right now, it may be a lot different in a couple years because of the generosity of Founders and because of the plans that we have, for this beautiful ballpark as we go forward.
What about plans for expansion, seating expansion?
Well, that's always on the table, and Coach Tanner and I have discussed, adding a few neat things that would increase, I guess the total attendance that we could accommodate on game day, but. There's some other things too that we're looking at, from a student athlete's experience to a fan experience, that we can continue to make this ballpark better. So a lot of things are on the table right now, and as we go over the next several months, we'll discuss on which way we're going to go in regards to that.
Anything else, Scott?
Obviously,
Got one more.
the name of the stadium is important, but the players who actually play in the field are more important.
Right.
How's fall practice going, and what's your outlook now for the team as you get ready to finish up now and go into January for preseason?
Well, we've had a great fall, and our kids have worked extremely hard, and and we're excited about the spring. We're excited about January and February getting here. It's been a tough, long off season in many ways. This actually makes things a lot easier, and this baseball program has been and always will be about winning, and I think that's why Founders wanted to join forces with us, and we certainly think as we go forward this season that we're going to put a product on the field that's synonymous with Gamecock baseball and continue the great tradition that we have here.
Who are some of the young players that impressed you, newcomers that impressed you the most?
Well, our entire recruiting class is a good one. It's ranked number 2 for a reason. A lot of people think it's very, very good, and if you had to reel off some names, there's Braden Webb, a freshman pitcher, could be in the weekend rotation. Adam Hill's shown great promise. LT Tolbert's shown great promise. An outfielder, a junior college kid named Dom Thompson-Williams, has been terrific, as has Jonah Bright, another junior college player. So our entire recruiting class will contribute this year, and we're excited about the talent and ability they have.
What has Tolbert done to impress you so far?
Well, he's very mature. He's just a baseball player, and he's handled himself the right way. And I think he struck out 2 times all fall, and that's 40-plus at bats. And freshmen, you don't see that often. Just a great, savvy baseball player. And he's played his way into. Sometimes freshmen, you think they're going to find their way in the middle of the year. He's played his way into the conversation to be in there opening day, and with his performance, and as a couple other guys, but LT has stood out for sure.
I guess there are 2 ways to look at last season. You can try to forget it as quickly as possible, or you can remember it and use it as motivation. Which direction are you going in?
I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. And you learn. Each and every day on a baseball field is a learning experience. You have to treat it as such. And certainly last season, in many ways, in regards to our players, our team, our program in general, if you don't treat it as a learning experience, you're not getting any better. And so you can't forget it. We will never forget it. But we'll get back, and we know what this baseball program is all about, and our players are anxious to show the talent and ability that they have, and to get back to playing the way South Carolina Gamecocks play.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Chad.